Gulugod Baboy was a familiar trail to Erwin, a hiker who had spent weekends exploring different routes across Batangas. The climb was never difficult, but one thing about the mountain always unsettled him. The way sound carried strangely in certain areas. Sometimes he could hear footsteps ahead of him when no one was there. Other times, voices drifted from somewhere in the trees, too distant to track. Still, he never let it bother him, until one particular hike changed everything. Erwin had started his hike early in the afternoon, the sun casting long shadows over the path. At one point, he caught sight of another hiker up ahead, a man in a white shirt, walking at a slow, steady pace. Not unusual. The trail was popular. As Erwin got closer, he cleared his throat to call out a casual, "Good afternoon, boss." But the man didn't react, didn't turn, didn't even acknowledge his presence. Still, Erwin shrugged it off and continued. A few minutes later, he stopped by a clearing, took a sip from his water bottle, and glanced ahead again. The man in the white shirt was nowhere to be seen. The trail stretched forward, open and unobstructed. There were no turns, no forks in the path, just one straight route to the peak. Yet somehow the man had disappeared entirely. Erwin checked his surroundings. Nothing, no noise, just the quiet rustle of the wind moving through the trees. He kept hiking, picking up the pace, eager to shake the unease creeping into his thoughts the last time anyone saw him. When Erwin reached the summit, he saw a group of fellow hikers already resting. He approached, casually mentioning the man in the white shirt. "Did you see the guy ahead of me earlier?" The hikers exchanged glances. One of them frowned. "Boss, we haven't seen anyone else on the trail." Erwin laughed nervously. "No way. He was right in front of me for a while, but no one else had passed him. No one else had reached the summit before him." And as Erwin looked over the vast view below, for the first time, Gulugod Baboy felt different, like he hadn't climbed the trail alone after all.